As we welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw, as the Royal Rumble is in 3 weeks, actually in 2 weeks. And tonight, Monday Night Raw begins with the United States Champion, Claudio Castagnoil, facing off against his former friend in the former bar, in Sheamus. And tonight, these two are going to settle it one-on-one in a non-title match. Of course, Claudio is getting ready for his World Heavyweight Championship match with CM Punk in 2 weeks at the Royal Rumble event. Of course, CM Punk will be in action later on tonight against Shinsuke Nakamura. And of course, Sheamus, I think things have been tough for Sheamus in 2023 because he got a WWE title match at the which was only inside the Elimination Chamber structure, with Austin Theory as Intercontinental Champion, Roman Reigns who is champion on the road to WrestleMania and 2K23, John Cena, Randy Orton, and AJ Styles. Then he lost to a newly fresh repackaged Jade the night after SummerSlam. He failed to beat Undertaker twice, and things hasn't been looking good for the Celtic Warrior in 2023. Could 2024 be a massive upgrade for the Celtic Warrior? Only time to tell. As we're going to find out. And keep in mind, this is not a title match. Because people are asking, could we be looking at Claudio as a dual champion after the Royal Rumble event? Possibly not. Well, of course, nobody believes Claudio is beating CM Punk as of right now. I mean, we could see him win Money in the Bank. But as of right now, he ain't winning the World Heavyweight Championship while he's the Intercontinental Champion. Match begins. Claudio, Sheamus begin Monday Night Raw. Also later on tonight, we're going to get an explanation from AJ Styles as to why did he low blow LA Knight last week after LA Knight defeated him in a great main event here on last week's show. As Claudio doing Cesaro things against Sheamus, former Intercontinental Champion. Of course, Sheamus is a former Intercontinental Champion. Of course, he did win the title, the SmackDown after Payback in 2K22. And then he lost it in the six-pack challenge at SummerSlam to Bobby Lashley, the man who couldn't become WWE Champion, against in the triple threat match at Money in the Bank. And Sheamus, what could he be thinking of what he's doing with Claudio Castagnoil? Of course, swinging neck breaker done by the Celtic Warrior. Reversal done by Claudio Castagnoil. Claudio Castagnoil going for the roll-up. Hooks the leg. No. Another powerbomb by Claudio Castagnoil. Of course, not looking good for Sheamus. Cesaro swinging in while he's on his shoulder. Coming over already into the start of Monday Night Raw here tonight, with Royal Rumble being in 2 weeks. Neutralize the connect. Hooks the leg. Is that going to be enough to put Sheamus away this far into the show? No, it doesn't. Power slam there by Sheamus. Claudio rolling out of the ring. But visualize the connects. Hooks the leg. As Claudio wins here tonight. As Claudio picks up the victory here tonight to begin Raw tonight. Tonight, Shayna Baszler is going to be watching my match when I go one-on-one with Cora Jade later in moments to come. Because she's definitely watching the preview that she will suffer, and the fate that Cora Jade suffers tonight, that is going to be the same fate she suffers at the Royal Rumble event. Shayna, you can get ready and send me the message. Well, when you go one-on-one with Meachhead later on tonight. But at the end of the day, you are not walking out at the Royal Rumble event as your WWE Women's World Heavyweight Championship. As of course, we got a lot of things going down as always on tonight's Raw. But of course, before we get to that, we do have news that Samoa Joe is actually not in the building here tonight. So this will mean Randy Orton versus Samoa Joe has been postponed to the go-home show before the Royal Rumble event, which will be taking place next week. But as far as what's actually going to happen on tonight's show, kid you not, there's a lot of things that's happening here tonight. As of course, so we saw Claudio get the victory early on tonight. So the question is, can CM Punk gain momentum going into the Royal Rumble title defense against Claudio Castagnoil? We're going to find out because he's going one-on-one with Shinsuke Nakamura later on tonight here on Raw. And our main event tonight, Dragon Lee is going to give Noam the rematch, but it will be for the Cruiserweight Championship this time, as we're going to find out, can Dragon Lee retain, or will Noam get revenge on Dragon Lee after he stole his title a few months ago? We're going to find out in our main event later on tonight. But coming up next, Asuka will go one-on-one with Cora Jade. Can Asuka send a message to her Royal Rumble opponent in Shayna Baszler? We're going to find out up next here on Raw. Of course, we're getting ready for Asuka versus Cora Jade here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Of course, Asuka's going into the title defense at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view in 2 weeks against Raquel Rodriguez. Of course, Raquel won the triple threat match on day 1 Raw, and she will now be challenging for the Women's World Championship again at the Royal Rumble event. Question is, can she fix a mistake from Night of Champions when she didn't walk out of New York as Women's World Champion? Or will Asuka take care of her for the second time? We're going to answer that question at the Royal Rumble event. But of course, we're set for Asuka versus Cora Jade here tonight on Raw. And because can Asuka gain more momentum going into the Royal Rumble event? We're going to find out right now. Here on Monday Night Raw tonight. Asuka wasting little of no time on Cora Jade. Asuka reversed it. Reverse. Asuka looking inside her passage. To Raquel heading into the Royal Rumble. Cora Jade with us. Nice suplex transformation there by Asuka. Not gonna lie, that looked pretty good. Reversal there. Back to back reversal there between Cora Jade. Reversal there. Asuka going on top. She missed. Asuka missed. No one's ready for Asuka. Reversal there by Cora Jade. And here we go. This could be Asuka lock time. And Cora Jade taps out. As Asuka gets the victory here tonight. That Asuka lock was very strong here tonight. But because it Lord Asuka a victory here tonight over Cora Jade. Asuka continuing to send a message to Raquel Rodriguez 2 weeks ahead at the Women's World Championship match at the Royal Rumble event as Asuka gets the victory here tonight on Raw. Asuka winning. And of course, coming up next, World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk is going to go one-on-one with Shinsuke Nakamura. Of course, can CM Punk get a win like Claudio did earlier on tonight? Or will Shinsuke pull off an upset against the World Heavyweight Championship? Or could Claudio get involved? We're going to find out up next here on Raw. After the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view will be the Royal Rumble pay-per-view where this is the start on the road to WrestleMania. As who is going to win both Rumble matches for the men and women and so much else. You don't want to miss Royal Rumble that comes your way on YouTube in January. And of course, we're back here on Monday Night Raw. We get ready for Shinsuke Nakamura versus CM Punk here tonight. Of course, Nakamura, the man who couldn't get the job done inside the Elimination Chamber. As Kid Nakamura. As Nakamura is going to be in the ring with World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk. Because CM Punk, who is defending his World Heavyweight Championship in 2 weeks against the United States Champion Claudio Castagnoil. Has CM Punk showing the world who is the true world champion here in WWE. But of course, you're going to have a tough time with Cody Rhodes, because he's going to have a big last man standing match in 2 weeks against Edge for the World Heavyweight, for the WWE Championship, because it was announced this past Friday night on SmackDown that Cody and Edge will settle this in a last man standing match where they must be a winner. Of course, after that DQ finish to that match at the Survivor Series pay-per-view, setting up for the rematch, there must be a winner. As Nakamura so far is getting the upper hand on the World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk. Could this be teasing CM Punk losing to Nakamura whenever the championship match happens? CM Punk is having a rough time here. CM Punk now gets the upper hand. Of course, we also have Jimmy Uso going to be in action later on tonight against Bryan Danielson, the returning Bryan Danielson. One more time, does CM Punk tap out? Nope, he doesn't. He doesn't. CM Punk. And of course, CM Punk. Tossing Nakamura over the ropes. Has CM Punk knee to the face there? Has this career over already? Go to sleep by CM Punk onto Shinsuke Nakamura. Hooks the leg. CM Punk gets... As CM Punk picks up the victory over Shinsuke Nakamura here tonight on Raw. Of course, meaning Claudio and Punk all have their momentums going into their match at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Of course, Punk had a struggle early on, but then he was able to break free out of it and was able to beat Nakamura here tonight. CM Punk wins here tonight. As Monday Night Raw is live to you in Madison, Wisconsin here tonight, as ladies and gentlemen, in Madison, Wisconsin for Monday Night Raw. And here comes the phenomenal AJ Styles, as he looks a bit different to say the least. Yes, that's right, this is a different AJ Styles. Last week, AJ Styles was unsuccessful at beating LA Knight. Of course, Styles is now a different Styles. Of course, Styles was pissed off after losing to LA Knight last week in our main event. And then he decided to think about giving LA Knight a handshake until he caught him by giving him a low blow. which might be one of the reasons why LA Knight is not in the building here tonight. Because Styles, of course, couldn't get the job done to win the World Heavyweight Championship twice, both on the Raw after SummerSlam and at Day 1 Raw. But of course, we're going to hear what the Phenomenal One AJ Styles has to say here. So of course, we're going to find out what AJ Styles says. So you're asking me that defeated Roman Reigns on 2 pay-per-views for the WWE Championship back in 2K20 was the AJ Styles that failed to become either WWE or Intercontinental Championship last season? Where's the AJ Styles that was unsuccessful at becoming either the Universal, United States, or the World Heavyweight Championship here on Raw this season? Let's talk about what I've been doing here on Raw this season. I lost in the 6-pack challenge to Bryan Danielson to determine who's going to face Brock Lesnar and Cardiff Rails for the United States Championship. Then I got myself involved for a bit in the US title scene, but then I went back to the Universal Championship scene when I was told I was facing The Undertaker for a Hell in a Cell Fatal 4 qualifying match. Then Taker beated me, and because he got targeted out by the Brawling Brutes at his location at his hometown, I was able to take his spot in the Fatal 4 match. And what happened? I failed to become Universal Champion. Then I faced Brock Lesnar one-on-one at Raw Homecoming, and I even failed to become Universal Champion. Then on main event, I qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match, and even then I couldn't get the job done to become Mr. Money in the Bank and try and cash in on Brock Lesnar. Then after I lost Money in the Bank and to Brock Lesnar at Raw Homecoming, I then went on to the United States Championship scene with Samoa Joe, LA Knight, Grayson Waller, Gunther, and Claudio Castagnoil. And guess what? I couldn't become US title champion. I had my shot against Samoa Joe on the Great American Bash Raw. I was unsuccessful. And then I had my chance in the 6-man ladder match at SummerSlam. I failed. Then, following night on Raw, I challenged CM Punk the following night for the World Heavyweight Championship, and I was unsuccessful at becoming World Heavyweight Champion. Then I tried to challenge Claudio one-on-one to a US title match on the Raw after Night of Champions. I was unsuccessful. Then I had a chance to get into the King of the Ring tournament and go on to fight CM Punk again at Survivor Series. And of course I went through Samoa Joe and Shinsuke Nakamura, and I lost to LA Knight to have my chances at going after CM Punk again being scrambled. Then Orton was trying to cash in so he could either move to SmackDown or steal the WWE Championship and bring it over to Monday Night Raw. I stopped him, and then Orton decided he's blaming me for why he had a failed cash in at Survivor Series, and he destroyed me at Survivor Series. Then I wanted another shot at the World Heavyweight Championship after my loss. Then, come 2024, I couldn't even get the job done. I couldn't become World Heavyweight Championship, and last week you saw what was a different version of AJ Styles, because I wasn't going to let LA Knight get a bet out of me under my nose, winning in the main event. So I decided to give him what he deserved, a kick right to the balls. And you got exactly what you deserved. This is all your fault, LA Knight, for getting in my way first. You stole my chance at going after CM Punk once again for the World Heavyweight Championship, and then you getting a bet out of me in a one-on-one match. And you know what? I'm even going to throw an invitation here. The Royal Rumble is in 3 weeks. It's in 2 weeks. In St. Louis, Missouri. Of course, the Royal Rumble event is in Boston, Massachusetts. That's when the Royal Rumble pay-per-view is going to be taking place. You versus me. AJ Styles versus LA Knight in an Extreme Rules match. That is interesting, to say the least. AJ Styles is now challenging LA Knight to a third match, but he wants it under an Extreme Rules match. As AJ Styles Of course, will be challenged. Is now watching LA Knight at the Royal Rumble event. That's the big news there. And of course, still to come tonight in our main event, Dragon Lee defends his Cruiserweight Championship against Noam. Question is, can Noam become Cruiserweight Champion again, or will Dragon Lee retain? We're going to find out in our main event later on tonight here on Raw. After the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view will be the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, where this is the start on the road to WrestleMania. As who is going to win both Rumble matches for the men and women, and so much else. You don't want to miss Royal Rumble that comes your way on YouTube in January. As that's going to be a massive main event for you all here tonight. But of course, we're getting back to one-on-one action. We're now switching gears to one-on-one action, as it's going to be Jimmy Uso versus Bryan Danielson. As of course, Jimmy Uso is supporting the No Yeet shirt. Of course, we all know the bad blood between Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso that's been going on ever since the night Jimmy turned on Jey at Backlash to stop Jey from trying to take Roman Reigns' spot as the next tribal chief. Of course, this storyline has been beginning the moment they lost their tag team titles at SummerSlam. Even though the story begun the night after SummerSlam when Jey came out in his match with Sheamus with no Uso merchandise. Then Jey's been thinking that he's doing better than his brother. Then Jimmy said, absolutely not, when the tribal combat match was going to happen. And that Jey was going to take down Roman Reigns and steal his spot as the next tribal chief here in WWE. But Jimmy said absolutely not and costed Jey the tribal combat match. And now here tonight and of course, Jimmy was watching his brother losing to Andrade last week. But of course, the man he's taking on here tonight is a former Universal Champion in Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson, of course, is looking to get back on track here. So maybe a win over Jimmy could do wonders for him. As of course, Solo did pick up the victory last week against Big E, and Roman Reigns picked up the win over Ricochet this past Friday night on SmackDown. And of course, Jimmy's taking on the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. Because But of course, Bryan Danielson versus Jimmy Uso will be happening here, right now, here on Raw. And I think well, it's kind of funny that we're starting a match with You Suck chants, almost they're ringing at Jimmy, based on what he's been doing, blaming that Jey quitting the bloodline. I mean, Jey leaving his brother all to dust by coming out the night after SummerSlam with no Uso merchandise. But of course, so far, Bryan Danielson, Jimmy Uso. Of course, I don't know when was the last time Bryan Danielson wrestled here on Raw. As Jimmy tosses Bryan over the top of the ropes. Almost dropped there. Of course, I think Jey's watching this match backstage. Wouldn't be surprised if we get Jey and Jimmy all but confirmed for the Royal Rumble event. But of course, LA Knight and AJ Styles definitely questionable bound based on what Styles said minutes ago regarding his own failure in this season when he failed to become Universal Champion, failed to become US Champion, failed to become World Heavyweight Champion. DDT there by Jimmy Uso. And of course, he's blaming the fact that he couldn't challenge CM Punk at Survivor Series, all because LA Knight won King of the Ring, got the better out of him at Backlash, to the point where he could move on to challenge Seth Rollins in the semifinals for the King of for the World Heavyweight Championship spot at Survivor Series this one. Jimmy with us. Jimmy, of course, looking to do everything on to get back on power. Head hooks the leg. Kick out. Brian kicks out too quick. Okay, Jimmy directing this all to his mentor, Roman Reigns, even though Paul Heyman is truly the manager here in this whole bloodline thing. Jimmy with us there. Swinging Nick breaker there. Jimmy with us there. With us there by Bryan Danielson. Drop kick there. We're off for that. Hello, here we go. The American lock applied. Could this be time for Jimmy to tap out? He's struggling every hold to not tap out to the American lock. And he survives. He survives. Every bit. Peeling kick connects. He's going to do it again. He's going to do it until Jimmy passes out. And Jimmy has no choice but to tap out here. Bryan Danielson gets the job done here tonight in a pretty good match, in a decent match. Good win there for Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson looks to get back on track. This win tonight did wonders for him. Nice, Bryan picks up the victory. Because Bryan could be getting back on track here. Of course, where? Possibly the World Heavyweight Championship as Bryan gets the win here tonight on Raw. And of course, you can see Shayna Baszler is now making her way to the ring because coming up next, she's going to be going up against Michin here up next here on Raw. Hello everybody, it's Raw General Manager Booker T here. And now, I'm here tonight to make an announcement regarding a new match for the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. And that is going to be AJ Styles versus LA Knight in an extreme rules match. Of course, LA Knight is not in the building here tonight. But of course, the match was requested by AJ Styles. And I can tell you this right now. I've granted, even if Knight is not here tonight, he still contacted me after he watched that segment. Can he make the match official? And I'm going to do it. Right. So in 2 weeks, at the Royal Rumble, LA Knight will get his revenge against the phenomenal AJ Styles in a no-holds-barred match. As we're back here on Monday Night Raw, as we get ready for Shayna Baszler versus Michin here in Madison, Wisconsin. Because Asuka picked up a win over Cole Jade. early on tonight. And now it's Shayna Baszler versus Meakin. There it goes, we're seeing Shayna Baszler versus Meakin here tonight on Raw. Of course, Shayna Baszler is actually building her momentum. What am I saying? Oh. There's of course, Shayna Baszler is looking to send a message to the Women's Championship. And of course we got Shayna Baszler versus Meakin here tonight. That's right here. Shayna Baszler, Meakin, here in Madison, Wisconsin. Tonight on Raw, nice timing there by Shayna Baszler. Because you know she was gonna let it all happen first. But on top of that, good start there by Shayna Baszler. Drop kick to the knee of Meakin. Meakin with us there. Shayna Baszler stomping away at Meakin. Oh, Meakin grab the leg. Spear there by Shayna Baszler. Another one. I guess this was what got her a good start to the match. Here. Clean sweep, leg sweep there by Shayna Baszler. Oh, reverse there. Reverse there. Drop kick on the knee by Shayna Baszler. Hey. Well, of course, it looks like Meakin has regretted about what happened moments ago. As we could be on the verge of seeing, well, Shayna Baszler was like, there's no way she's tapping out. So she decided to release the hold. Suicide dive there. Spear there. And Another hurricane on the DDT there by Meechin. This looks like Shayna Baszler got her payback after what happened moments ago. Hey, there we go. Clear clutch. And Meechin has no choice but to tap out. Shayna Baszler gets the victory here tonight. As this was Shayna Baszler, of course, sending a message to Raquel and ask about what's to come after the Royal Rumble event as she wins here tonight on Raw.
If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and then turn your notification bell on so you don't miss any content provided by on this.
We got two things going down on next week's Monday Night Raw, the final Raw before the Royal Rumble event. As The Undertaker goes one-on-one with Big E, and Randy Orton goes one-on-one with Samoa Joe. You don't want to miss the final Raw before the Royal Rumble event, coming to you on the next episode of Monday Night Raw. Coming up next, Dragon Lee defends his Cruiserweight Championship against Noam Dar. Question is, can Noam Dar regain the Cruiserweight Championship or will Dragon Lee retain? We're going to find out up next here on Raw in our main event. As we are back here on Monday Night Raw, as we are getting ready for our main event in Dragon Lee vs Noam Dar. For the Cruiserweight Championship. Of course, Noam Dar is a former European Championship, and tonight he's voting to become Cruiserweight Championship because it was originally the European Championship, but then it got rebranded to the Cruiserweight Championship. And of course, we can't forget one thing will be happening on next week's Raw. Gunther returns for the first time in God knows how many weeks. Because Gunther could be in the Royal Rumble match to get himself towards another shot at the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. And of course, this isn't about the Royal Rumble, this is about who's going to become Cruiserweight Championship. Of course, this is Dragon Lee's first title defense in 2024. So the question is, will this end here tonight or is it going to continue? We're about to find out. And out next, we've got current champion in Dragon Lee. Of course, Dragon Lee has been champion since the summer of this year. And tonight, he could be on the verge of retaining once again. Well, because Dragon Lee possibly saying goodbye to the Cruiserweight Championship here tonight. But we're going to find out. Will he retain or is it going to continue? We're going to find out. Cruiserweight Championship defended in our main event here on Raw. So of course this is what we're talking about. Cruiserweight Championship. Here defending our main event. Here tonight on Raw. Who's going to become Cruiserweight Champion? We're going to find out right here tonight. Noam down with us, is it? How's everyone over? As long as getting back to his feet. Hello, Claudio. So we're doing everything to the team here in our main event here tonight on Raw. Here we go. Here we go. Uh-oh. No Hurricanrana. Powerbomb there by Noam. Noam looking to get back the Cruiserweight Championship. Kick out. Kick to the back by Dragon Lee. Oh. Reversal there by Noam. Uh-oh, this does not look good. But Noam. This might be over. Oh, we're about to find out. Has hooks the leg. And genuinely retains here tonight on Raw. Dragon Lee retains here in our main event. Here tonight on Raw is decent main event here. As Dragon Lee of course retains here tonight the Cruiserweight Championship. As Dragon Lee survives another day as Cruiserweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, good night everybody, as Dragon Lee is still your Cruiserweight Championship.